Hi, from Mountain Craft Appalachia. We're here in the shop today, and I had a little thrift store find that I turned into a pattern piece to make a homemade toy. And you know what? Up here, it's all about the homemade stuff. Kids up here ain't like city kids. They actually sit and make sounds and go outside and play and have fun. And we still make toys up here. So here's our little project for today. My little choo-choo train. The bottom part, where the red wheels are and the blue pegs, I'll show you, was a toy that I found at Goodwill. And it was a stackable toy. So I cut all the pegs off, you can see there, and I kept the blue pegs. I like that because it's kind of a red, white, and blue thing, Americana. And I envisioned it another way. So what I did was I came up here and put these control bars on the wheels like a train. And then the first thing I built was the caboose. And I went on the internet and saw how a couple of people had built theirs. But there was the caboose. Caboose was first. And then, since I wanted it to be a steam train had to have a coaler, or a coal car, carry its coal. Kids are smart today, so if it don't look like what's on the internet, they ain't gonna play with it. So you gotta be smarter than they are. So there's where the coal would go. And then I started making the engine, and I wanted to keep everything simple and fast to make. It's all block construction. You can get a lot more detailed with this if you want, but I just wanted to make something simple to make and fun to play with for the kids. Well, what I did was I tried to hunt around the shop for what would come close, and this glue bottle came close to what I wanted, but it wasn't the exact same size. So I go to Lowe's, and when you go buy dowel rod at Lowe's, it's expensive. So I walked over here to the wood pile and got me a piece of dry wood. Came over to the saw and cut it and shaped it, and I got a nice piece of beech that fit perfectly. Perfect size, exactly what I needed, and it's dry, lightweight, so I haven't glued it in place yet, but and there it is. I was going to use buttons on the bottom here to hold the control arms on. But then I'm thinking, well, I use that piece of beech, and there's no sense in driving all the way into town, which takes me about 20 minutes to get to town, to get this. And I'm thinking, well, what could I use? So I got a beech limb from our brush piles over here that are dry, brought it in and basically cut buttons and made homemade control arm fasteners. And tell you the truth, I like the look of it. It's got that nice homemade look. Got the Americana colors going, so if somebody had this and wanted to set it on a shelf somewhere, I'm kind of proud of my little $1 thrift store find. And this is the way I envisioned it. And got a few more ideas while I was doing it, so I'll probably make some of these and sell them. I think it's kind of cool. I try to keep the kids in mind, see how the control arms work. Go up and down, kids will like that. And then I got a light that'll probably go here. And then I was thinking about putting a light back here, the red light, you know, caboose. Gotta have the light on the back of the caboose. Might get me some kitty litter and put in there on a piece of styrofoam, make it look like coal. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do. Train's got to have a bell, so I might go over to Ben Franklin, Hobby Lobby, or Walmart and see who's got a bell that I can put right there. But as it is, simple right there, I could sell it as it is. Maybe put a fastener here on front with a little piece of string so the kid could pull it. This one's probably going to be for my grandson in my pattern piece. But always thinking about making cool stuff, and got more projects coming. So thank you for tuning in to Mountain Craft Appalachia, and you have a wonderful evening. God bless all of you.